Hey everybody, and welcome to my In5 series on the Akai MPC. Wren has written in and is having some problems with some key groups. It's on firmware 2, but it's pretty much the same on firmware 3. I'm just going to stick with firmware 3 and show you what the issue is, kind of how some of the things work, and we'll just kind of talk through a couple things. So, first up, Wren has a nice expansion here. I'm just going to pick anything here. We're going to load this in. So if you don't know, well, you should know, when you load your expansion, you get all these sounds on your kit loaded. Sometimes there might be stuff on extra pages here in the banks, but this one's just 16 notes. Now, let's say I like this note, and I actually want to be able to play this chromatically. The main thing you want to do, whether you're in MPC firmware 2 or 3, is you're going to go into your program edit or track edit. I'm just going into track edit on MPC 3. But what you see here, you should have like a little keyboard with a plus sign on it. If you just tap that, what that's going to do is going to take the single sample and spread it chromatically out across your MPCs so you can play it this way. So I now can play this and do all kinds of fun stuff with it. Now, you might think that we can load in a new sample, and you sort of can, but there's a kind of an issue with it. So normally what you do if you're making your own key group, I'm going to go to this blank page and I'm going to hold menu down. Actually, I'm going to double tap menu and I'm going to go places, and we'll go to, I want to go to my SSD drive, not in expansions. So I'm going to go samples. I'm going to go style. Actually, let's go kits. And I went to a different run. Okay, so we go bass, Sony. I'm going to go to acoustic bass. Let's say I really like this. I could just tap the pad and hit load, and we can see here now it's green. I can play it. I can load in the next one. So I can kind of play both of these. So a mistake you might make, though, is you might think, I want to come in and I've got this kit that I just made, this key group that I took that one sample and moved it over. So let's say I want to take one of those previous samples, or I want to load something new. I'm going to come in, and if I double tap to get into browser again, let's say I want the third one. It's going to look like here, that I can load this in, and it's going to look like I'm going to load it into the sample slot. But when I hit load, it's not playing that sound. And the reason why, so if I hold menu and go back to track edit, we've only got a key group of 1, which basically means it's got one sample, or it could be layers of samples, but it's really telling me, and if I scroll through, I can edit all or the key groups that I have assigned that are available. In this case, because of the way it's taking the sample from the drum kit, it's spreading that chromatically across for the one sample that you have. So it doesn't have any more slots for it to load the sample into, whereas on the drum kit, I could kind of keep loading stuff in. So what you probably want to do if you want to load a specific sample and turn that into a key group as well, it can be pretty fast, is just load it over here. And, I had loaded up the base 3. I could just take and go sample assign here and just drag it into this other slot. And let's say I want to make this play chromatically. It's going to be, again, just go back into your track or program edit, hit the little plus sign, and it's going to create a brand new key group for me. So what you probably want to think about is, if you want these things to be transposed, the easiest way to do it is just to either you can load it, you can do a new track. Go back. You can go new track, hit key group, and go edit it from there, and go do all that work to make the key group. Or again, just take and load it into your drum kit, put it like someplace like here, and then just do the normal process of creating a new one. You basically, unless you're getting into like layered key groups and other things that are more complicated concepts, this is probably the easiest way to do it and kind of work with it. Anyway, if you got more questions, absolutely keep asking them. Thanks for the question, Ren. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.